really need somebody. Tell me you need somebody. I don't care about your body. Love the way you touch my body. Front of back, your body. I never tell nobody. All I want is you, boy. All I want is you. All I need is you, boy. All I need is you.
Hey y'all, what's up and welcome to another episode of As Told by Shai. Yeah y'all, we are back, you guys. So I was missing last weekend. I could not get a video in last weekend. It was my mom's birthday. We celebrated her birthday, so I'm so sorry that we missed a weekend. So much things have happened since then, you guys, but welcome back to another episode. And if you don't know, my name is Shai and this is As Told by Shai, where we get a little messy, you guys. So I just came back for real from getting my hair done, so I'm back, y'all. It was looking a mess. Like the bun that I had in the last episode, it wasn't bunning anymore. Y'all grab your tea or grab your cuts and let's discuss. This time I'm finally drinking tea. Ooh, y'all got a little slush right here too, but non-alcoholic. Y'all know right now my stomach can't take nothing right now. We're still healing, okay? So this is a slush. It has like multiple different kinds of ginger ales. Shout out to Money for making a bomb slush, y'all. It actually tastes kind of like Starburst-ish. Y'all, let me get comfy. I'm finna get comfy because we got some things to talk about, y'all. We really do, you guys. So welcome back, y'all, and hey, how y'all doing? And we're gonna get into our topics, y'all. Let's see what we're gonna talk about. Got the handy dandy, all messy girls got an iPad. We be writing our best down in our iPad, y'all. Okay, so yes, y'all, Offset versus Lil Tjay today. Queen and Clarence, Ice Spice, and Ice Spice versus random girl at McDonald's. Drew's divorce. Jayda versus Emily Huff. Jayda Wayda. So let's get into our messy tig. Our first messy tig of today is Offset versus Lil Tjay. Y'all know Offset. He's a member of the group Migos. He's third member, or one out of three members of the Migos. Some people don't know who Lil Tjay is, and I realized that Lil Tjay, he's a rapper. He's not so mainstreamish, so older people probably wouldn't know who he is, but he is a rapper. He always seemed a little off in my head. But if you haven't living under the rock, apparently Lil Tjay and Offset was at the casino gambling. Some things went wrong. Gun pulled out, shot Offset in the booty. Okay. But you guys, if y'all don't know, there has been so many people saying how Offset is like a gambler and he be losing so bad. He be losing like all his money. Offset, you need to stop. Like every little money he get, he just, and you know, I love Offset music. Like his last album, ooh, sorry y'all, look, gas in my chest. His last album, y'all, it was bomb. Like it was a couple of songs, more than a couple of songs I liked that was on that album. But y'all, so that happened, and when that story first came out, people were saying that Lil Tjay shot him, and Lil Tjay was arrested because, you know, in connection of it. But then they let him go the next day because they realized he ain't shoot Offset. His friend shot Offset. So yeah, y'all, that gambler is getting Offset in some deep trouble. It's like, chill out. And I remember, what's that girl name that everybody slept with? Selena. I think that's her name, Selena, right? Selena Powell, I believe. Yeah, she known from like sleeping with all the rappers and whoever. And she came out and said how she was lending Offset owed her money because she was lending Offset money and he wasn't paying her back for it. So, and she said that like months ago. So Offset is obviously a problem, okay? And who, Ebro, the radio I would call him, is he like a DJ radio host type person? He said Offset owed him money, and then he came back out and said, you know, my bad, I should never put our business out like that. But y'all, it's giving Offset. Leave that casino alone. Walk away, please. Please walk away. Y'all, I wanted to talk about, for my next messy tig, I want to talk about Queen and Clarence, y'all. I have been a Queen Naija fan for a long time, since she was with Chris Sales. Like, I've been watching her. Like, I've always been like a really big YouTube watcher, so I know all the OG YouTubers and all that stuff. So to see her just go from, like, she really went through some stuff with Chris, and she got with Clarence, and people were making fun of her, saying, oh, y'all been together for 10 years, he still ain't married you. Like, y'all be worried about the wrong things. Like, why do y'all be in these people's business like that? Like, and I just don't like that. Like, there's no time on when you should get married or how you should get married. Like, if them people didn't want to get married, they don't have to get married. Like, fans be like inputting their opinions in these celebrities' life a little too much. But I do want to say congrats, you guys. I might post a little video. If I posted the video, y'all see the little, it might have been a little clip of them, you know, announcing their engagement. She came out with this single called Ring, basically saying, yes, we're engaged now. And I'm just so happy for her. Like, she definitely deserves that. She seems like a great woman. He seems like a great man, you know. So congrats to Queen and Clarence. Okay, you guys, let's get on to the next messy tip. I wanted to talk about the Ice Spice stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, you guys, Ice Spice was in McDonald's. First of all, Malcolm, Bunny, my boyfriend, we were talking about it, and he was all like, why was Ice Spice in the McDonald's anyway? I'm just like, maybe she was just stopping to get something to eat, you know. And then another question came up, like, why she didn't have security. Maybe she can't afford security. So if you don't know the situation, Ice Spice was in McDonald's with her friend, and a fan came up and they got into it. Here's what the fan had to say after everything.
With my friends and everything, and we came from the beach earlier that night, and we decided to go walk around Hollywood or whatever. But before we did that, we decided to stop by McDonald's because we all had to use the bathroom. So then one of my friends, she comes out and she was like, oh, I think that's Ice Spice over there. And I'm like, oh, for real? So I go up to them and I'm giving her and the other girl she was with compliment. And then immediately Ice Spice was just being rude. She was like, why are you over here? You could leave. Bye. And I'm like, why are you being rude, pretty much? And she was basically saying, like, you could just leave. Bye. Like, I don't even know why you're at my table. Then that's when I proceed to ask her, like, you don't got to be rude. I'm just giving you guys a compliment. And I'm like, you know what? Where are you from? She said, I'm from New York. So I said, let me tell you something. I don't care where you from. I'm like, you in LA, you in my city now. You can't be out here disrespecting people. Like, if you wanted us to leave, you could have just politely said, oh, I'm not in the mood or something, right? Instead of just yelling at me. So she kept going on. Then she calls me a bitch. So after she calls me a bitch, I hit her. So I hit her. And then so I got escorted out to McDonald's. And then, so after they escorted me, I'm like by my car, and I hear Ice Spice in the middle of the street talking about some, where is that bitch at? I want to fight her with you, woo woo. So I come back down the street, and then that's when me and her fought again. And then she just kept talking a whole lot of mess. That's just like the brief of the story, honestly. And then as I'm outside the McDonald's as well, she picks up one of my homie's phone. She picks it up and she throws his phone and broke his screen. So it was just like basically she was being disrespectful and rude, which is why we fought. You know, as a fan, I'm not expecting you to be rude or nothing like that. I'm thinking you're gonna, you're just gonna, oh, like, thank you for supporting me, this and that. But she had a different attitude towards me. With Ice Spice, I have no like longer beef with her. Like I never had beef with her, nothing. But she lost the fan. I can't listen to her the same anymore. Like it's just now I know that you're like.
Okay, you guys. So hearing the fan side, I don't know. Like some people are saying Ice Spice might be a little off in the head. If y'all, of course I can't post the video of them fighting on YouTube, you guys. But if y'all seen the fight started in the McDonald's and then it started outside. They started to fight outside also once the McDonald's people kicked them out. But my thing is, it's like y'all be wanting these celebrities to just embrace y'all when y'all step to them. Like, I don't know, the girl was saying like she was very rude and all she was just trying to say was like she was a fan. But like you never know what kind of day somebody going through. And I'm the type of person, if I live in Atlanta, so we see celebrities here and there. I'm not going up to nobody. I don't care if you was Giveon, like that's one of my favorite artists. Y'all know that. If you don't know, you know. Y'all, I got this little, I don't know why my eyebrow be messing with me. They grow so wildly and it's distracting right now. So yeah, but it's like I don't know if I would walk up to give. I don't know. I just respect people's space. I always been that kind of person. I respect people's space. And because if I was in that position, I wouldn't want nobody all up in my face. Like, it gets annoying. Yes, it's okay to say hey and bye. Like I don't know the whole situation and how it went down because you can't hear really from the McDonald's video, but the girl was just saying how she just wanted to say hey or whatever. And if that was the case, Ice Spice, just say hey and keep it moving. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for being a fan. I'm sitting here, I really don't feel like, talking. You can say that, it's okay. But that's what made me think something might be a little off in here. Because for you to just want to, maybe she was having a bad day. I don't know, but it's giving, and why is she walking around with, and somebody just posted a video of her walking around with her mama and people was harassing them and she didn't have no security then. So it's just like, I don't know if she can afford security or what's going on with that, but sis, get you some security, and everything will be okay. You won't have to go through all this stuff because the security is gonna stop them. Y'all, we're gonna fly through these messy tits today. So Drew Sidora versus I don't know that man name. What's that man name? Let's Google that man name real quick. His name just left my head. We know Drew from The Housewife. Ralph. I didn't even have to Google it. It just popped up in my head. Drew versus Ralph, y'all, is the next messy tick. So with that, it has came out that basically the judge has ordered for Drew to get out of their marital house because Drew cannot afford to keep up. And it's so crazy because everybody was saying that Ralph was living off Drew. That's why he lived in the basement. But in reality, Drew really can't afford that house by herself. That's crazy, right? So the judge ordered for her to do that, and the judge gave primary custody to him temporarily. And that is crazy because they are saying that Drew is not taking them kids to school. Like, the kids, when they're in her care, they're missing so much school. Why are you not taking them kids to school, Drew? Why? Now, we love responsible parents. And you meaning to tell me you out here chasing Black, or what his name, so bad, and all these young boys they say you dating, you can't get your kids to school? Come on now. I don't know what's up with that, y'all. I don't know. I expected more out of Drew. It's like, cause like they always make it seem like Ralph is the bad guy. Have we been looking at the wrong bad guy? Is he not? Ooh, y'all. Some feel like it was in my ear. I don't know if it was in my hair or what. Is he not the villain here? I'm gonna have to pee. I'm drinking all these liquids. I don't know. It's giving really everything is not always what it seems. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. And everybody want to talk crap about Ralph and stuff and say he don't do this. He's still living in Drew's house. But he can afford, that's really his house, and Drew live there if he really want to be honest about it. But anyway, y'all, I just want to talk about that for a little bit. Like I said, we getting through. I'm trying to learn how to be quicker and not just like stay on topics for too long and just run through these topics. Okay, y'all, I'm so late on this topic, but my last messy take, I did want to speak about Jayda versus Emily Huff. OMG, y'all. I have to lay it all the way back. Back in the day, before Jayda even had her baby with Lil Baby, Jayda was a bit Instagram girly, and I was following the drama. Like, it used to be so much drama, like 2016, 2017, 2018, around that time. It used to be so much drama on Instagram, y'all, between Jayda, her sister. Like, it was just a lot back then. So, if you don't know Emily Huff, she's a white girl. She's from Atlanta, and she actually, where I first started seeing her, I started seeing her hanging out with Reginae when they were like in high school. Her parents are really rich. They own this really like popular furniture store or whatever in Atlanta. So anyway, let me give you a little background on how I found out who Emily was. I remember Reginae had did that Sweet 16 on MTV, and she found out she was dating Young Jeezy's son back then, and she found out that her best friend, which is the Emily girl, was like messing with him too. So that happened on the Lil My Sweet 16 episode. So jump to a little after that, Emily becomes Jayda's best friend, you guys, or they are close friends supposedly. I be feeling like girls in that kind of friend group, like, y'all really can't be friends for real, because like y'all be doing the same stuff to each other, just backstabbing, taking each other man, doing this, doing that. So can you really call anybody friend if you running in that kind of, you know, group? But they were friends, you guys, and supposedly Emily says she was the one that was talking to Lil Baby first, and Jayda went behind her back and took Lil Baby or whatever. But the thing is, what goes around come around, because then you just do that to Reginae. Okay, Emily. So supposedly, y'all know all that drama that happened between Jayda and Ari recently, probably a few months ago or a month ago, where Jayda was on live and she said that Ari messed with Lil Baby or whatever when fans asked. So when all that drama was coming out, Emily was all like, Jayda can't be mad because she took Lil Baby from me. That was a thing. Okay, so recently the two was in the same club, you guys. It was after a Mariah the Science concert in Atlanta. They both was in at the same club, you guys. Even Lil Baby was at the club, y'all. I can't really post the clips, you guys, because you can't post fighting on YouTube. So yeah, Lil Baby was even at the club, y'all. They said Jayda, well, I watched the video. Jayda walked up on the Emily girl. Who knows what was said, but the Emily girl, I think Jayda hit first and they started balling, and then out of nowhere, like, the superwoman Dusty Orr just came. Y'all know who Dusty Orr is? Excuse me. Dusty Orr is Jayda's best friend. She's also a rapper. She performed at the Mariah the Science concert that night, hence why they all was at the concert, I mean at the after party at the club. So she came, y'all. Des put in that work. I need a friend like Des, because she was not playing about her friend, okay? And let's just say back in the day, they say Des them, Jayda them, they was known from jumping people. Like if one had a problem with somebody, they all had a problem with them, and they was gonna jump you. So even they have said that before. Like I could probably find a clip if I wasn't so lazy where they have said that they do stuff like that. But anyways, y'all, they said when the fight kicked off, Lil Baby out the door. He was not staying for that, and I don't blame him. He got too much to lose now, so whatever. So yeah, y'all, that drama happened. Jayda and Des had posted a video after that and was all like, we still pretty in summer, but boys, still pretty. But yeah, what y'all think about that situation? I just feel like people be, it's like, is it even worth it to get in a fight about basically y'all fighting over Lil Baby? Like when it all like comes together, that's the root of it. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not saying none about it. Yes, so that's all of the messy ticks for today. Oh, I didn't even mention y'all how they had it was like screenshots from the fight where like Jayda security was trying to get her off, get Jayda off of the girl, and he kind of had her in a chokehold, and people was posting that like, why is he choking Jayda? Like, what's going on? He was just trying to pull them apart, y'all. It was just a whole mess, y'all. It was a whole mess. But like I said, that is it for our messy ticks, and I'm so happy you guys are here with me and you have watched the whole episode, because we're at the end now. Thank you. Y'all, I wanted to talk about my show of the week. You guys. So my show of the week is Temptation Island. If you haven't watched Temptation Island, it's on Netflix. Back in the day, not really back in the day, but like 3-4 years ago, well 3 years ago probably, it was on Peacock, and I guess Netflix has now bought Temptation Island. So basically the show is about couples coming on that have trust issues or issues period, and they both go into like, they split up and go into like a girl's house and a guy's house, and they bring single in each of the houses. So the girls from the relationship have a whole bunch of guys in the house with new single guys with them, and the same for the males. They have a whole bunch of new single females in the house, and they try to see like, are you gonna be tempted or what? Like, y'all, that show is so crazy because people really be cheating on their girlfriend on there. And like, they have this whole fire pit thing where the host shows them what their significant other was doing in the house, and they be dead for real cheating on them girls, and the girls be cheating back. Like once they see, oh, that's what you own while we on this island. Y'all, it's a couple on there that I want to talk about. Dang, what's that? I'll be forgetting it. I'm so bad at names, but I know the guy name. The guy name is Mikey, because people have been making fun of him on like TikTok and stuff, and I feel really bad about that because they've been making fun of his body, like saying he's, you know, a little thick or whatever. But he's recently lost a lot of weight, so y'all better stop talking about Mikey. But they're the only black couple on there, and his girlfriend is giving like, I couldn't wait to get on this island to find me a new man, and he's just been boo-hooing, crying, and just heartbroken seeing her move on and just start dating somebody new right in front of his eyes. Like, it's so crazy. You guys have to watch the show. I think me and Malky done with we only got like one more episode to watch. My tea cold now. That never happens. It's always hot when I'm on here. My song of the week, you guys, to end the day. To end the day, we got Tough by Nia Smith featuring Destin Conrad. Y'all, that is a really good song. I feel like the song is basically just like a girl telling her man, like, you ain't gotta be tough around me. Like, let your guard down. It's me and you. Like, you can show me your soft side. It's okay. I like Dustin Conrad, and this is my first time hearing a Nia Smith song, I think. And I may have to go look up her catalog to see what else she got. But yeah, y'all, that's it for today's show. Thank you guys for watching another episode. I'm trying to talk too fast. Another episode of As Told by Shai, and I'll see you in the next one.